And Arkansas has a couple of possessions but can't net anything out of it. Auburn hosts soon. And the first 2 points of the game complement. You look at Arkansas picking up 4 quick in this one, and Aisha Coulibaly at the free throw line. Riley Langerman bounce pass and great recognition. The assist for Langerman, the bucket for
Miles Woody. So just amazing contribution.
And you know, just said, look, it's good to remind our players that right here on the SEC network. It's the way that the Lady Vols are right there in the hunt of every turnover as Arkansas has out of Norman, Oklahoma. Back-to-back turnovers now for the Razorbacks.
Look right here, stepping up. Great charge. You were just talking about Arkansas on the defense. I mean, hey, you know, we got a different type of player. We're playing much better from the defensive end.
Poffenbarger with the look for 3.
I have Michaela Daniels with 2, Langerman with 2, Dowder with 2, and Carr with 2. Further into SEC conference play and even into the tournament and potentially into the NCAA tournament.
And Mike Neighbors trying to get a quick explanation there as Sam Spencer collided the league that turns the ball over the least. And so when you look back, another outing with 17.
Look right there. I think the biggest thing, things like this, your defense leads to offense. You got a 4-player that can bring the ball up and start the break.
Skill set of Aisha Coulibaly, and you know, she's had this eye of the tiger over the last few games.
Toya Vivian, Mississippi State, I mean, players like that. Getting into the question that you asked earlier about what do you do to get your team started, and I think she's been a great example of what you need to do.
And makes the matchup so intriguing. Meanwhile, at Spencer grimacing and holding that right leg.
Here she goes in for the layup. Ooh, you see her knee buckle a little bit, that right knee. I hope to see her come back. You know, hopefully it's nothing serious.
Barnum back to the free throw line. Tamika, you mentioned how Arkansas likes to point range, and right here at the free throw line.
And that's real. I mean,
play and production for Arkansas in those wins in transition. There's Honesty Scott Grayson, the pull-up mid-range.
Honesty Scott Grayson, and definitely Michaela Daniels comes right.
The pull-up, Jay rolls and rattles around, and it's good.
Yeah, that right here, Honesty Scott Grayson playing with the ball. So plays. That's what it's going to take for Auburn to get back in the game, and you see right, giving you the shot for a reason.
And finds Poffenbarger, and the cut to the basket. Marshawn Bostic with a
definitely a lot, not a little, a lot of always on point, and I think they're going to need more Honesty Scott Grayson. Aisha Coulibaly, who we talked about in the open, not able to get herself going yet, but I think the second half is going to be really important.
The basketball, Poffenbarger will see if she can continue over 17 a game.
Turnover.
One of the positives that Johnny Harris could take away, Razorbacks not shooting well from the 3 today. That's an area where they normally shine. Just 2
weeks for the Razorback. They had 4 days where the university closed down, so they didn't also put that in play, and you're on the road, so a lot of and keep plugging along.
We mentioned Erin Barnum
because she didn't really get a chance to play. She only played 12 minutes in the first half.
See if they can get 33 and white going in Carissa Richardson. First has to defend, trying to do some help, and a 3-second lane violation. Floor, Sam Spencer finds a streaking Erin Barnum.
How Arkansas has to get Barnum going there.
So we'll take the timeout with her with 7:47 to go. 9 Central then go all access with the Missouri men's basketball program. You'll get a highlight for this Auburn, that big third quarter against Mississippi State where they shot.
They're trying to figure out a way to get her going, but when other players step up, it creates it.
Who's it going to be as Coulibaly, the go-to for scoring, as we talked about her coming off an outstanding game, 15 points and 16 rebounds on that 15-15 game in SEC play. Unique Thompson, one of the outstanding players that came through this Auburn.
Yeah, fun player to watch, double-double.
You're going to get a team that, as they said at the beginning of each game, and Pratchett saw a lot of traffic, contested shot.
Shot clock winding down. Bostic, great job driving. So important. I think driving to the basket, we saw Poffenbarger. She really kicked everything off in the first half, and I think you kind of got to go back to either her or a lot of them love just how he is. He's real. He's very vocal. We definitely have heard him on the sideline. And
different players, as Sailor Poffenbarger with her third, having to reach a little bit deeper into the bench. And
I think one of the important things to note here, Poffenbarger goes.
Arkansas will get it back.
And I think there's players that you see on
the Michaela Daniels at the buzzer beyond half court, and it